could not stand it any longer. Working just here, I needed to get out.
But you feel more experience getting a job.
I've learned how to be responsible with money and how to be responsible when it comes to kids and myself, taking care of myself, being independent, being responsible, everything.
Everybody needs a sense of purpose, and I think through meaningful employment, we all feel that we're needed and that we're contributing to society. So many of our folks have so many talents that they can bring forth to the community. The benefit to the employer is the fact that when we bring someone to them to be employed, we're bringing them someone who's really happy to do the job, who's enthusiastic about the job. And to our people, it adds a huge amount of value and self-esteem to them in their lives.
I'm Stephanie LeBlanc. I work at Malta to play. Melissa, the director, said, I'm looking for somebody to come in and do shifts. And I'm like, I'm your woman. When do I start? She's like, next week. You have the job. I'm like, yes. That's awesome. To do things that they basically need me to do, like wipe down the tables, check if the toilet paper is okay, necessary stuff. I like playing with the kids and going into the bouncy house. It was just a fun, great experience to be working there. I can't stop working there.
Sometimes employers feel it's going to be very difficult to work. They want to be of help, but they think, oh, well, we're going to have to really work hard to train somebody, and that it's going to somehow the paperwork's going to be difficult. But it really isn't. What they find is that it's very, very easy, because what we do is we bring in a job coach, so we can ensure that we can take care of the training and make sure that the person is the right fit for the job.
There's Scott here doing the bathrooms. He cleaning, feel good.
When I met Scott, it was clear that he was diligent, that he was committed to the work, that he wanted to be successful. He had a very pleasant personality. We thought he'd be a great addition to our staff and our agency. I've been very impressed with Triangle. When Scott had a little difficulty adjusting to the work schedule and demands, they went way beyond what I expected in terms of their coaching. I mean, they have really devoted resources to make sure Scott would be successful. They were here and working with us, and I thought they did a fabulous job.
He's as reliable as the day is long. Really good energy. He's consistent, and he's accurate. I no longer really need to supervise like we had been. We're very happy to have him.
Are you money in the bank?
Yep.
What are you saving for?
Saving the bike.
So you're gonna buy yourself a bike?
Yeah, the brand new one.
We're a social service agency, community center. We're open to everyone, and I think that our values, also as a Jewish organization, speak directly to giving people a chance, acceptance, and support of everyone. Clearly that this has been a win-win for Scott and for our organization.
I think it helps folks with disabilities sort of become, improve and get better, and sort of take their disabilities to the next level. And I don't really even see like, Scott has a disability. It doesn't feel like he does. It truly is something that, if you know him and how he works, you would think that he's just one of the guys, and he is, and he's part of our team.
We've had people who had bad experiences in the past working, who then didn't want to go outside, and they just wanted to sort of stay in, feel safe. But through going out and having explorations, then perhaps volunteering somewhere first, where you have a lower commitment, they started to become looser, freer. They started to feel that they could be out there and be amongst other people. And then they usually light up to it. And from there, a lot of people have transitioned from employment into paying jobs.
Taylor, and I volunteer at Lifebridge.
My name is Brad. I met Ann, and she asked if I wanted to work here. And I'm like, well, I'll try it 3 days, and I got used to it. Then we went, when we had she came to Triangle and asked if I wanted to work 4 days. So I said, okay. It's been good ever since.
Brad is a wonderful volunteer. He always has a smile on his face. He's always willing to help us. It's great. Taylor, same thing. Both of them have a wonderful sense of humor. Sometimes we can be completely crazy with customers, with donations coming in, and they're always willing to just step it up and help. I couldn't do it without the volunteers, and that includes Taylor and Bradley.
I learned to put a stack of CDs away, put away the clothes on my truck, and put in the tally bags in the truck. I learned to be on time.
I empty the trash, and then I clean the bathroom sinks, sweep the parking lot, wash the dishes in the sink, help the salvage guy who comes every Wednesday, the heavy bags of clothes, watch the counter if Ann isn't here, ring the bell, service, customer.
I wasn't sure in the beginning if it would be too overwhelming for Brad to be here, and it worked out well. So you never know. I mean, to give someone a chance and see if they can adjust to the environment that they're in. They're just like one of the rest of our crew.
If you don't do teamwork, you're gonna screw up everything. Everything's gonna be wrong. Wrong furniture could be sold, the wrong lamp could be sold, so we're gonna have an argument over it. No good. You gotta work as a team.
They volunteer, they get some experience under their belt working with the public, and then they can go out and they can apply for a regular job. Both of them, I think, would be fully capable of getting a job.
And another benefit to the employer is that when they're employing someone with disabilities and they're helping, they're putting back something to the community. People become aware of who's helping people in the community who have disabilities. When they learn of a business or a store that's helping people, then they start to want to patronize that store because if they want to go to a place that's helping the rest of the community. So I think in that sense it's a winning situation for both. I would strongly encourage employers to get involved and realize that it's a win-win situation for all. And I would say to any of the parents out there too that there's a lot of great good being done by DDS and Triangle and so many other service providers out there. And that I would definitely invite you to explore all of us and to realize that there are supports out there for members of your family, and we're all behind them to support them, and please give it a try.